Morning. It's another fabulous day in Wakefield, and I'm sort of filming in public to get over my fear of being looked at by other folks. So yeah, been doing a bit of design work this morning, and I'm off now to go get a coffee because the sun's out and there's people. Just got back from town, and this weather's very changeable. I thought I'd sit at the back of the flat and have eat my panini. It's Wednesday, so I'm in a good mood. So Wednesdays is when I pick my daughter up from school, and I've got her for a week. So I'm very excited about that, and I know she's pretty excited too. Just picked up a panini from who was it? Delhi Central Wakefield. They seem alright. They're overpriced, but they're good food and they're staff friendly. So I've been thinking about these blog posts. The fact that it might be a little bit boring, and something needs to change. I need to figure out what that is though. I think I need to explain my initial goal was, I think I need to explain it. The original plan was to quit my job for a few reasons. A, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I wasn't being challenged. And B, I felt like I didn't have any control anymore over something that I helped create and had quite a lot of vested interest in it. The problem was that I didn't really have a plan. There was no plan, really. I just knew that I had to go. I had to leave. So I left. And it's difficult to explain to other people the motivation behind having to, give up something that you've fallen in love with and you created, and the people that you work with become like family, and you have to leave them behind. I hardly see the guys now. It's been over a year. I only live 70 yards away from where the studio is. I don't see them anymore. Every now and again, But after my daughter's mother's father died, I went through a bit of a change of, what's the point in working your arse off, and then getting to 65, 75, and then by the time I come around at 85, and then die. He'd only been retired about 6 months to a year, and it really shook me. And I love the guy, and I took example, from him, and working hard and being steadfast and being always kind and nice, and so I thought to myself, what's the point? I wanted to be a bit more free. So the plan was that I wanted to design my own business. I can design other people's businesses, and I can design, branding and websites and other graphics and all the rest of it. And why can't I design my own career? And to a point, Vector, the company that I was a director of, was designed in some part by what I'd done. The trick then comes to, how do you implement that, and how does it affect other people? And obviously it did affect me, because now, my wife and I are separated, and I'm living here in my flat, and this thing focusing doesn't need more light on me. I don't know. So, but the plan was, the design was to work 4 months and then take 3 months and go camp somewhere else in the world for 3 months. Everybody, the whole family, all work, 3 months, and then come back and do another 4 months in the UK, and then do 3 months. And that way, in a cycle of 2 or 3 years, you capture the seasons all the way through. Obviously now that's changed because I'm not prepared to leave my daughter for 3 months at a time, and everything changes. So it helps to be flexible in your life when plans do change that are out of your control. And what happened between me and my wife was out of my control to some part, and so now I have to change it up, and something does need to change because I'm now a year in and I haven't implemented any of the plans that I wanted because of the circumstance. And I didn't realize that I'm allowed to change. I'm allowed to change my plans, and I'm allowed to do what I want. So now I need to look at my current circumstances, whereby I only have my daughter for 1 week out of every 2. So what's stopping me from doing 1 week away and then come back, do a week in the UK, and then fly off again either the month after or the next week, and just keep doing that on a rolling cycle? There's nothing stopping me, really. It's something I've been contemplating for a few weeks now, and it's something that you should look out for when you are working for yourself, and you have to roll with the punches. And also you need to allow your contracts, the contracts that you work for and the companies that you work for, you can either not tell them that you are doing this sort of away from the UK, back home, and arrange your meetings as such, or you let them know and they know, but then give them the confidence that the work will be done. I mean, wherever you go in the world now, there's Wi-Fi connected and stuff. So there's a couple of bits, before I can implement this, there's a couple of bits I need to get put into place. And yeah, it's something that I really want to do. And I like the idea of setting up camp somewhere for a week, even if I go once a month, and go away, Spain, Morocco, Egypt, and just set up and go work there for a week and then come back. And at least then you're having a break, you're meeting interesting people, you're seeing the world. And yeah, I do know that I need to change it up. It's not being in this room, being in this flat, being in Wakefield it's not happening for me, and I can't leave because I don't want to leave my daughter. So yeah, interesting times ahead, like I've said before. So yeah, well, that's it for today. It's Wednesday, so I'm picking my daughter up, and I need to sort of make the flat child friendly again, hide sharp stuff and all my best pens. So peace out, stay safe, don't forget to love each other.